Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Um, I just watched Ben Shapiro video, and he was at a college, and he was had this student that was sort out, you know, talking and shit, and it was fun. And he started asking Ben Shapiro about his ancestry, about some of his family members came from the Holocaust, and just like that. And these kind of idiots will try to talk over you, and while doing that, throwing out some gobbledy bullshit, And I'm sitting here watching, and he says, "Well, you're woke." Okay, I keep hearing this woke, this entirely woke bullshit. I keep hearing this shit, I keep hearing this woke, that, this whole entire woke bullshit, And I've been hearing it a lot for the last four years and shit, for 5 years and whatnot, And yeah, I'm woke. I woke up this morning, got a cup of coffee, took a nice good shit, had a nice good breakfast. Then I took a nap. Then I woke up. Then I woke again. Took a nice good shit. Got another cup of coffee. Took a nice good piss. Had 2 tamales for lunch. And that's pretty much it. Watching a video on YouTube and shit. Kind of fun there. That's my term of woke. You woke up, took a nice good shit, got a cup of coffee, had a nice breakfast, took a nap, woke up again, took another nice good shit, had a nice lunch, and then took a nice good shit and got a cup of coffee. But this whole woke shit, I'm like, yeah, people woke. They woke up this morning, took a nice good shit. No. But they keep throwing out these different type of definitions of what the term woke meant. Which I ain't buying this shit, I don't buy this woke shit. Never have. I ain't buying this fucking shit, They're throwing out these different terminologies and what they mean, which is not in the fucking dictionary. It's not in the fucking encyclopedia. Okay? Like, triggered. Now that does have some meaning there, which is, I think it's fucking funny. Where somebody who's part of this SJW woke mob, cocksucker cunts and shit like that, get so enraged when they get owned, which I think is fucking hilarious. But what is this woke bullshit? Okay. Somebody explain to me, what is the word woke mean? Yeah, I woke up this morning, took a nice good shit, had breakfast, also had a nice cup of coffee this morning. Took a nap, I woke again, had another nice good shit. Nice lunch. I had 2 tamales for lunch and a cup of coffee. My day's fine. Okay? That's my woke. Had a nice good shit, nice good breakfast, cup of coffee, took a nap, woke again, nice good shit, lunch, and a cup of coffee. That's my woke. You fuck with my coffee, I kick your ass. But you know, it makes no goddamn sense, right? You know, you have these idiots on that are so far left. The GPS has actually said stop. Can't go any further. Your brain is fried. You know, I mean, it's to the point, okay? Look, a lot of these idiots are still young. They have a lot to learn, which, of course, they're going to fail anyway. But the fact is, they have lost track of reality. They've lost the connection to reality. And I'm reading some shit, I'm watching some shit, I'm hearing some shit, and these fake woke morons are pissing themselves, right? They're pissing themselves over nothing. Over nothing, right? Over nothing. I think, you know, there's a time and a place, you know. You know, I think that's pretty much to say it, because you know you got to understand, you know, not everybody's going to agree with you, okay? Not everybody. It may make some slightly good points, but the rest of it is just bullshit, okay? And when someone does make a really good point that makes you go, it makes you want to think, right? Makes you want to think, you know. I get questions. I have questions. We all have questions, right? And you have the woke mob just really pissy and whiny and bitchy and shit because Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk owns Twitter now, full 100%, and all of a sudden, everybody's freaking out. Everybody's just, their minds blown so much. It's insane. It's insane. People are actually freaking out. Their brain is so scrambled and fried, steam is actually coming out of their ears. Insane. No. I don't know where they've lost their mind. They lost the sense of themselves, you know. But the term woke doesn't mean a fucking thing unless you woke up, took a nice good shit, had breakfast, cup of coffee, then went back and had another good shit. Life isn't that complicated. You take a good shit, three good meals, and you go back to bed. Life isn't that complicated. It's about ups and downs. Okay? That's all it is. Ups and downs. Life isn't that fucking complicated, okay? It's not. It's about ups and downs. That's all it is. And they're making it sound like it's hard, which really it isn't that hard. No. Take 3 good meals, take the 3 good shits, you're fine. Then you go back to bed and repeat the same thing. A good shit, a good meal, go back to bed. Simple as that. But they're also being whiny and mopey and bitch. You're like, oh, shut the fuck up. You know, I get up every morning. And I like to look outside. It's still dark. I can get up about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, wake up, make a pot of coffee, take a good shit, check my blood sugar, take my insulin. I'm diabetic. And it's a life-changing moment for me. You know. I'm 46, and the older I get, the more sarcastic I get. The more sarcasm I bring out of myself. You know, more sarcasm. You know, sarcasm is what I do best. Okay, simple as that. That's like, here's one. What does a coyote and a Lucy have in common? They're both cute, but stupid. But yet, they call a coyote a dog on crack. You know? But the thing is, they could try to dish it out, but they once it dished back at them, holy shit, they cannot take it. They cannot take it. They can't take it. They can't take it because it's being pushed back at them, right? At them, and once it's pushed back at them, they get frustrated. They get their brain starts to go on the fritz, you know. And it's just, hey, you know, they do stupid shit. Now, I want to say this one. You have law enforcement that whenever they're asked a question, okay, they're asked a question. They become these guys, right? These guys, and they get asked a particular certain question, and we all know what that answer is. We only follow orders. We only follow orders. Now, didn't the SS say that? Oh, we're only following orders. Yeah, you may follow orders, but who orders were you following? That's the question. Who made these orders? But of course, they're not going to say anything because no comment. That's right. No comment. No comment. Now, I'm going to say again, my version of woke is I woke this morning, took a nice good shit, had a nice good breakfast, had a cup of coffee. Took a nap, woke up, took a nice good shit, had lunch, and again, a cup of coffee. That's my woke. Okay? That's my version of woke. I woke up this morning, took a nice good shit, breakfast, coffee, nap, woke, lunch, coffee. But I have a feeling that I might get a little negative comment on this video and being accused of making fun of who exactly? Who am I making fun of? Who am I making fun of, actually, by the way? Did I just make a woke joke there? You bet your ass I did. I woke this morning, had a nice good shit, nice good breakfast, and a cup of coffee. I took a nap for a couple hours. I woke again, had a nice good shit, had a nice good lunch, and a cup of coffee. But the thing is, the term woke, what does it actually mean? Because woke is not in the dictionary unless it means you woke up in the morning. Woke up in the morning, you know. But triggered has another meaning, but in a way it makes it funny because somebody gets triggered whenever I make a joke about woke. Yeah, he talked about taking a nice good shit in the morning and then taking a nice good shit, you know, all that's bullshit. No, that's fucking hilarious, dude. It's fucking hilarious, man. Like, what the fuck are you complaining about? Really? I'm a smart ass, man. I'm an asshole. I'm a proud asshole. So go fuck yourself, man. What the hell? Now, I'm gonna be honest here, you know, just yesterday there was this thing about Roe versus Wade, and everybody is freaking the fuck out about it, even though the Supreme Court didn't say anything about it. It's on the table, but nothing was said. You know, you have these rights groups, they're all freaking out, man. Like, it was not really overturned. Okay? It was never overturned. The Supreme Court never made that move. So, whoever released it is a dumb motherfucker, right? I mean, if it was overturned, holy crap. 26 out of 50 states didn't find it constitutional. up the whole abortion thing, it's up there with, back in the day, you weren't allowed to marry somebody outside your race. For example, the Loving family, husband white, wife black, two kids. I mean, they're trying to control you. Okay? Trying to control you. Telling you can't, if you're white, you can't marry a black woman. If you're black, you can't marry a white person. Right? Let me rephrase. If you're white, you can't marry a black person or anybody outside your race, which is unconstitutional. Okay, you can't pass a bill on love. You can't. Because love, if you find somebody attractive, very attractive, like if I meet a black woman who's very attractive, beautiful features, nice almond shaped brown eyes, smile, and or if I see a beautiful Hispanic, Latina, beautiful brown eyes, green eyes, or hazel eyes, nice long flowing hair, whether it's blonde, redhead, or brunette, whatever, nice feature, nice beautiful smile, or an Asian gal, beautiful smile, gorgeous, or if I see a beautiful woman from the Middle East, beautiful smile, beautiful, nice brown eyes, just radiant with, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business, right? It's my business. Okay? Because back in the day, if you were in bed with somebody that wasn't in your race, they would barge in and arrest you. For what? No crime was committed. No crime was committed. And back then you were watched. They were watching you like a hawk. Oh yeah, they were watching you like a hawk, dude. And if I married a black woman, which I can, if I get to know her and down the line fall in love, and we both want to get married, hey, that's gonna happen because we both love each other. Love has no color. There is no law on love. You can't say, well, you're not allowed to love that. Go fuck yourself. Yes, I do. I have a right to love whoever I want. And that is just right up there with the abortion. They're trying to control you. And which back then I have every right to marry any woman of any race that I find attractive. I don't care what anybody would think or say. It's my life. If you ain't down with that, go fuck yourself. You are a free human being, folks. Hey, if a woman wants to do something with her body, that's her business, right? That's nobody's business. It always has to be somewhere where they got to put their fucking nose in where it does not belong. Okay, some simple as that, But everything has to be political. You're not allowed to have an abortion. But there's reasons for that, though. Reasons. Okay. Now, one of them is, what if the woman was raped by force, through incest. You know, there's a case years ago where a father had 7 kids with his daughter. He had her locked up in a makeshift basement little room. Had her locked up there for 20 plus years. And they had 7 kids. And the reason why they found out about it is one of the kids was sick. And the daughter, who's the mother of those kids, you know, and it was very tragic, man. Very, very sick. The guy was very sick. One sick motherfucker, though. A very sick guy, individual, and he's in prison right now doing life with no parole. He's in there for until he meets his maker, you know. And it makes it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But this was in, I think somewhere in the somewhere either in the States or somewhere in the UK or somewhere. But the father is now in prison. He's gone. He ain't going anywhere. But the wife found out and just was sick to her stomach that her own husband would do this to his own daughter. You know, it's sick. I thought a dad was supposed to protect his daughter, you know, from idiots, you know. But not all fathers are equal. You got dads that don't give a fuck about their own family that they help create. They just abandon them like they never existed and shit, you know. Leaving the mom holding the bag in a way of, hey, you take care of these kids, I'm gone, I'm done. A real man would stand up, protect his family, no matter what. It's true. Real man would take care of his family, protect his kids, you know. I was raised in a 2-parent home. I was raised with my mom and dad in the same household, you know. My son was raised in a 2-parent household until he was 5, until his mom and I split, you know. And till this day, he's okay. But for a while, it kind of tore him up because, you know, he didn't have both parents in the household, and it really tore him up big time, you know. And me and my son, we talk all the time, you know, all the time, and stuff like that. I mentioned my son, you know, a few times, several times on here. I'm a father of a 23-year-old gay son, who I'm very proud of, you know. Smart guy, you know. He's a good-looking young cat, you know, good guy. You know, he has a lot, you know, and smart guy, 23 years old, smart guy, very, very, very intelligent guy. Bullheaded, like his dear old dad, but he has a heart, and very, very easy to talk to. Very easy to talk to, you know, if you get to know him. But you know, he was a Democrat. He was a Democrat. And you know, he started to see the light in a way, you know. He did vote for Biden, but the reason he did was he didn't want Trump in office. But even though he don't like Biden, he still voted for him because he did not want Trump in office. I guess it's the choosing of the two evils, in a way. Pick column A or pick column B. Pick column A to keep B from getting in office, or vote for column B to keep column A from office. Kind of that shit. But my son is an educated guy, hard worker. Good mind. But there's so. I mean, you also look at 2008. 2008, okay. That would be about 16 years ago. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Let's see. 08 to 18, 10 years. 19, 20, 21, 22. About 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Because the Church of Latter-day Saints spent $122 million on Prop 8. Came from Utah, California, on Prop 8 to ban gay marriage. Oh, really? Really? See, there's a couple that lived in, was it Iowa, I think? Went to Massachusetts, which they legalized gay marriage. They went to Massachusetts, got married, came back home. And the state of Iowa, or the state they're from, didn't recognize gay marriage, same-sex marriage, which was like, but the Supreme Court said that all 50 states has to recognize same-sex marriage. Okay? It don't matter if you were straight or if you're gay. It's always the same sex. Quoting Robin Williams in his movie. Brilliant actor, great comedian. I mean, dude. Now, if that happened in real life, the political world would go nuts. Like, dude. Now, I do believe if a candidate did that, I mean, if a candidate pulled what the character of Robin Williams did, it will be like a storm of momentum come through. The media will be freaking out. People on the left and the right will be freaking the fuck out. Like, holy crap, we need this kind of person to shake shit up, like, really get people to mentally wake up, Not woke. I'm serious. I mean, like, really mentally wake up, Actually, mentally, visually, and wake up and realize, look, we need this shit to happen. But when you got the woke mob, bitchy, mopey, complaining, they're going to try to get their way. Right? There's a video by the Oregonian. And this will be about a few years ago, right around 2015, 2016, or whatnot. Maybe mostly in the 2015, 16, or whatever that time was. Antifa was blocking the road. Why? I have no fucking clue. I think they're fucking idiots, And they stopped this bus. And this one guy, he has his megaphone and shit. He says, bus driver hit one of my hit one of us. I want him fired now. Weren't you blocking the road? Why are you blocking the road, you stupid fuck? Now you got people who's trying to get home, you know, just trying to live their life, and you little bastard are the one who's causing this shit, you know. The blame should be on you, on your stupid fucking ass, you know. Just really, you know. This is the woke mob, man. This is a village full of cunts. But sometimes you gotta really pay attention, you know, to this shit happening. But what was funny was you had SWAT come in and really, honestly, I wish they would beat the shit out of these guys. Just beat, but I can't say that because, but I could think it. But if I say that, here's what would happen. YouTube algorithm. But since it has a threat, it's a threat. I could say it, I could think it, but YouTube and Twitter and Facebook has these woke culture mob cocksuckers and shit would buy video, and this is what they do. This is what they do. The woke mob that work for Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, my God. They get so whiny and pissy and mopey that we would talk. How could you talk like that? Because I can't talk like that. My rights were given to me by God. The founders were the conduit into the Bill of Rights, the 10 major rights. From the 1st down to the 10th. And it's very simple. You know, there is no hate speech. There is no fossil fuel. Right? There is no global warming. There is no patriarchy because they don't exist. Okay? Do you guys want to hear a joke? You want to hear a joke? Give me a hell yeah if you want to hear a joke. I thought, what does a coyote and AOC have in common? They're cute, but stupid. Well, I mean, I like to think of shit. I like to think of shit that could make me laugh as a test joke, and hoping to make you laugh. Which, I like a good joke. But the word woke, where did this term come from? Where did this term woke come from? Where did the word triggered come from? You know? It's been around for a while now. Is there a definition to the word woke? Mine is, again, I'll tell you my definition of woke. I woke up this morning, took a nice good shit, ate breakfast, had a nice cup of coffee. Took a nap for a couple hours. I woke up, had another nice good shit, had lunch, and another nice, again, cup of coffee. That's my definition of woke. Took a nice good shit, had breakfast, cup of coffee, 2-hour nap, woke up, another nice good shit, had lunch, and again, a nice cup of coffee. Simple enough, huh? But it still doesn't answer the question. Where did this term woke Where did this term woke come from? Because all of a sudden one day I heard this term, this phrase woke. Woke. What's woke? What's woke? You know? And you know, I'm 46 years old. I'm a Gen Xer. I come from a generation where we give absolutely zero fucks about your feelings. That's my generation. I love my generation. My generation kicks ass. Because we were before the internet. We were before cell phone or the smartphone and all that other shit. And now we got smartphones. You know. And you got these dumbasses who are the oligarchs here and shit, who are in their 70s and 80s, who are not really tech savvy, you know. They're just willing to accept a bribe for someone's interest, their own interest in shit, you know. And I don't know. And a lot of people on the left, also some rhinos in the RNC. Let's call it the GOP, the GOP, are having their own interest in shit. And a lot of them have no idea that they think, well, Elon Musk that bought Twitter is a threat to our democracy. No, it's not. If I was a billionaire and I spent $44 billion on Twitter, it wouldn't be a takeover. It'll be a business purchase, you know. It wouldn't be no threat to our democracy, because how can it be a threat to democracy when we're a republic? You know? And I mean, like, someone on CNN says we need to take control of communication. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just because somebody bought a company, you know, don't mean that you're going to try to control communication, because good luck with that. Because all you're doing, you stupid bastard, is crying and whine because you finally realize you're are pissing in your own Cheerios and shit. Because free speech is coming back, which it's already been there. Just that, you know. Now the left is like, what about our free speech? Well, you should have thought of that before booting somebody for having a different view than you, motherfucker. Maybe you should have thought of that before booting somebody who had a different idea than you, a different way of thinking than you. Maybe if you were smart enough to realize how dumb you made yourself look. See, a lot of people that were booted from Twitter are coming back. Okay. Now, Sonny Hostin, that cunt, said that Elon Musk bought Twitter for a straight white man. No, you spoiled bitch. Elon Musk bought Twitter to even the playing field. Okay? He evened the playing field. Okay? The guy is a awesome troll. But you got these whiners complaining, he's a threat to democracy. And then you got Elon, and then you had Lindsey Graham saying, well, if Musk's buying Twitter, he might as well sell SpaceX to the government. Now, when he said that, how many of you remember Iron Man 2, that opening scene where Tony Stark is testifying in front of Congress, right? And Gary Shandling is kind of like a movie version of Lindsey Graham. And he said, Mr. Stark should hand over the Iron Man suit to the American people. Now, if you look at his hand on his chest, that means the U.S. government. That's an Easter egg, okay? It's an Easter egg. Now, let me explain why. We've had people who try to invent something that would benefit awesome. Would have been a good use. Stanley Meyer, he created this water fuel cell, and he took this dune buggy and he used a Volkswagen engine. Build it to take water as fuel. And it ran, it could go 200 miles, it could go about 200 miles. And back. You know, not too bad, you know. And he died. He died right after showing his experiment. And now another guy who owned a 1970 Ford Galaxy did the same thing. Tried to do the alternative fuel thing of water as fuel. And there was no smoke. It was just vapors. Again, car drove miles one way and miles back on a quarter of a tank. Well, it was not too bad. The guy was offered millions, and he ended up no, and they tried killing him. You know, there were multiple attempts on his life. Now, in that scene, Tony Stark said, "It's my property. You can't have it. It's mine." And Elon Musk is our live action modern day Tony Stark. If you think about it. Lindsey Graham can go fuck himself. Because SpaceX belongs to Elon Musk. That's his. That's his thing. But Lindsey Graham ain't gonna hand it over to the government because he SpaceX was a option, man. That was a smart thing. He builds satellites. You know, he builds. You know. Tesla. You know, who wouldn't think that Tesla would do pretty good? You know, damn good. You know, smart guy, man. I mean, some of you morons that are complaining about the Twitter purchase, I would bet a single dollar that some of you are driving Teslas. A single dollar. Now I would surely make that bet that some of you are driving Teslas. So, who wants to make that bet? You're complaining and whining about Elon Musk, who bought Twitter, who owns Twitter now, 100%. That some of you are driving Teslas. And again, I would bet a single dollar that you do. And I'm willing to put $1 down on that bet. So maybe that you are whining and bitching and moping for nothing. You know, all of a sudden, here's a reason why they're going after Musk. I'll tell you why. He's not picking a side. That's smart. See, he's kind of a center right. Not all the way right, but just a smidge center right. Just a smidge. And he's a smart guy. Smart guy. You know, they don't like what he's doing because they're afraid. They are very scared. You know, they are scared of what he's doing and what he's capable of. Smartly, you know. Half these morons in the media have no idea what the fuck they're saying or what they're talking about. You know, you got these far left liberals and progressives. You got these far, far left rhinos complaining and whining for nothing. You know, you got Lindsey Graham saying, well, since you know Elon Musk bought Twitter, he might as well sell SpaceX to the people, meaning the government. Fuck you, Lindsey Graham. I would tell him, hey, go fuck yourself, man. You ain't gonna boss me like Gary Shandling tried to bully Tony Stark. Fuck you, motherfucker. Shit. He owns Tesla. He owns SpaceX. That's his company, man. You know, he builds cars. He builds satellites and shit. He's innovative. Lindsey Graham needs to just shut the fuck up, man. These politicians need to shut the fuck up. The media need to shut the fuck up. These talk shows need to shut the fuck up because they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Period. They all need to shut the fuck up because all they're doing is bombarding with bullshit. And they will bombard with bullshit, which is completely bullshit. It is bullshit. It is bullshit. You know? I mean, what would happen if this is just an example here. What if out of the blue Musk offers some money to buy Facebook and make that private and open source? That would definitely freak the people out. It would. Right now, Mark Zuckerberg is like, don't know what to say. Okay. Elon Musk owns Twitter now, 100%. He's scaring the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg, and this motherfucker has no idea what to think. You know. He has no idea what to think, you know, like, holy fucking shit, man. Honestly, holy fucking shit, man. I mean, so many questions, but no answers, you know. I think that Elon Musk is doing the right thing. And I'm loving it that he's ruffling feathers, he's running cages, he's trolling. I mean, the guy ain't stupid. The guy is a very smart guy. Very smart guy. And everybody on the left and some rhinos have no fucking clue. No fucking clue what they're dealing with. A good majority of them have no tech. They're not even tech savvy. They're mostly old fuckers that need to retire and shit, man, you know. Oligarchs that are almost in their 80s should fucking retire. Go home and go fuck yourself. Take that corporate money you got for over the years. Go home, retire, and go fuck your own face. Alright, folks, this is good old Grandmaster Evan, and this has been the Anonymous Republic Network. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. And always live healthy, happy, wise. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.